Celtics dominate Sixers in statement win. The Boston Celtics made a resounding post-All-Star break return, dismantling the Philadelphia 76ers 124-104 at Wells Fargo Center on Thursday night. After splitting their first two matchups of the season, one a Christmas Day loss and the other a dramatic 26-point comeback, the Celtics left no doubt this time, showcasing their dominance over a free-falling Sixers squad. The reigning NBA champions extended their winning streak to 4 games and have now won 8 of their last 9. At 40-16, they sit 5.5 games behind first-place Cleveland in the Eastern Conference and own the NBA's best road record at 23-6. Their average margin of victory during this streak, a commanding 19.5 points per game. "I think we just picked up where we left off," Kristaps Porzingis told NBC Sports Boston. "We threw the first punch and just really took over the game. Pritchard shines, Tatum orchestrates." Peyton Pritchard ignited Boston's offense, draining 8 three-pointers and leading the team with 28 points off the bench. Jason Tatum, meanwhile, orchestrated the attack, recording his 4th career triple-double with 15 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds. Jaylen Brown returned from a 2-game absence to contribute 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. Derek White posted his second double-double of the season, 16 points, 10 rebounds, while Porzingis extended his streak of 15-plus point games to 18, finishing with 17 points, 4 rebounds, a steal, and a block. For Philadelphia, Paul George led with 17 points, while Tyrese Maxey and Kelly Oubre Jr. each added 16. Joel Embiid, still battling injuries, managed just 15 points on 3 of 9 shooting in 27 minutes. The Sixers have now lost 6 straight and 8 of their last 9, falling 15 games under .500. Early barrage sets the tone. Boston wasted no time asserting control, burying 8 of its first 11 three-point attempts in the opening quarter. 7 different players connected from deep, including Tatum, Brown, White, Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, and Pritchard, who drilled back-to-back triples to put the Celtics up by 8. Pritchard stayed hot in the second quarter, hitting 5 of his first 6 attempts from beyond the arc, pushing Boston's lead into double digits. It was a much-needed bounce-back performance after he shot just 3 for 18 from deep over his previous 2 games. Boston's ball movement was equally impressive. The Celtics assisted on 15 of their first 17 made field goals, with Tatum and Brown combining for 12 first-half assists. One of the biggest beneficiaries of that distribution was backup center Luke Kornet, who converted a tough layup and 2 dunks in the second quarter, each assisted by Tatum. The Celtics star recently praised Kornet as one of the best teammates you can have, and a big part of our success. By halftime, Boston had a commanding 72-56 lead, fueled by a massive 3-point advantage, 15 for 25 versus Philadelphia's 3 for 17. The Sixers briefly cut the deficit to 10 late in the second quarter, but back-to-back threes from Horford and Porzingis quickly restored control. Tatum's triple-double and Boston's 3-point barrage. Tatum's triple-double was his second of the season and highlighted his evolution as a playmaker. He leads the Celtics in points, assists, and rebounds while tracking toward a career high in assists per game. Tatum was creating so much, and it takes a lot of energy, Porzingis said. Tonight, we were actually hitting shots. Lately, we've been shooting the ball really well, and we want to keep going this way. Boston's defense stifled Maxey, who torched them for 33 and 34 points in their first 2 meetings but finished with just 16 in this one, registering a game-worst -25. Embiid's limited mobility was repeatedly exposed, and George's 17-point effort wasn't enough to keep Philadelphia in the game. The Celtics effectively put the contest out of reach in the third quarter, stretching their lead to as many as 29 points and entering the fourth up 100-74. Head coach Joe Mazzulla used the final frame to give minutes to recent signee Torrey Craig, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocks in 8 minutes before emptying the bench. A pair of late Pritchard three-pointers capped off a dominant Celtics performance. Boston finished 24 of 54, 44.4% from deep, reinforcing its status as the league leader in three-point attempts and makes. The Celtics have now hit 21 or more threes in 14 games this season, and they're 14-0 when doing so. Tough stretch ahead. Boston now braces for a challenging upcoming schedule. While they'll play 8 of their next 10 games at home, those matchups include playoff-caliber opponents like the Knicks Feb. 25 Cavaliers Feb. 28 Nuggets March 2, Lakers March 8, and Thunder March 12. Notes and around the NBA. Xavier Tillman missed the game with left knee inflammation, Boston's only inactive player. Former Celtics guard Lonnie Walker IV recently signed with the Sixers but was unavailable as his contract hadn't been finalized. The biggest NBA news of the day came from San Antonio, where the Spurs announced that Victor Wembanyama, the Defensive Player of the Year frontrunner, would miss the rest of the season with a blood clot in his right shoulder. Porzingis praised the 21-year-old phenom, calling him a special player, who will be a force for a long time. The Celtics will face the Spurs in San Antonio on March 29. Milwaukee Bucks forward Bobby Portis was suspended 25 games for testing positive for a banned substance, a development that could impact the Eastern Conference playoff race. Boston has already completed its season series with Milwaukee, which entered Thursday sitting 5th in the East.